Okay, welcome here to Stag's Leap Wine Cellars, on location again, Lucy.
Part 3 of our American adventure.
Part three, absolutely, and we're on a wonderful location on this nice little part overlooking the Vineyard, which is right
the Napa Valley,
right behind us. And we're lucky enough to taste some of the fantastic wines which are instrumental in shaping the New World Order for New World wines. And we've got a bit of wind here. That's the Pacific. That's the Pablo, sorry, coming off here. Let me just turn that down a second.
Which, incidentally, is very instrumental for the grapes. Apparently, like clockwork, at 2 and 3 p.m. in the afternoon, the wind kind of blows in, cooling the grapes and giving us the wonderful Cabernet wines that
absolutely.
we
And a lot of people think Californian Cabernet Sauvignon's big, meaty, intense, lots of intensity, lots of character. Yes, this has character. Yes, it has a bit of alcohol, but this has freshness, elegance. It's more old world Cabernet, more Bordeaux-like than anywhere else in California. So there's a wonderful complexity we find within the wines.
Very much. I think we've tasted through 3 wines, and that is the kind of thread weaving through is the elegance, the restraint, the finesse. What you find in France is very, very much an old world style, and particularly French.
Absolutely. So, a famous estate because when the first big blind tasting of Bordeaux and Burgundy versus the old world, versus the new world, the Judgement of Paris, 1976. This vineyard here first released their first wine, 1973, and that's the one which beat everything.
Their very first vintage trumped the French. I mean, imagine that. Imagine the kind of staggering implications of that.
Sacre bleu. Shocking. So, you know, top of the tree, and that's what we're going to try now. Yeah. A long way down the line, we're looking at the 2007 vintage. The first one we've got here is from the vineyards right behind us. This is the Vineyards, which is the much more sort of, I thought it more sort of Saint-Emilion-esque, more Pomerol-esque. It's the kind of more feminine style, that softer style, lovely cherry character.
Fruit. Yeah, very bright.
And certainly that kind of chocolatey mocha touch to it.
I think
very
again,
lovely.
like we were saying, threads running through, we've certainly got the fruit, but there's also that kind of earthiness mixed with freshness and minerality, which just kind of all together weaves in and makes a very pleasant bowl.
Wonderfully soft, wonderfully fresh, but yeah, very easy, and the tannins are well integrated. Great acidity as well.
I haven't even noticed them, just wonderful.
And one thing we talk about,
well.
California, loads of alcohol in a lot of the wines. Do you feel any alcohol?
Not at all.
Fantastic.
So balanced.
So that's the Vineyard right behind us. The other major section is the Stag's Leap Vineyard, which is just beyond the tree line back here. And this one's known as for a bit more of a slightly more bigger style, more masculine edge to it, and more kind of richer, darker characteristics. So let's have a go at this one.
A bit more full body, a bit more voluptuous. Still that lovely bright fruit though. Again, very restrained, lovely tannins, good balance, nice alcohol.
The tannins are a bit more here on this one, aren't they? A bit more structured.
It's fuller, yeah, definitely. I think you'd probably want a good bit of meat with that wine.
But both of these are quite different, and it shows that wonderful diversity we have behind us. There's lots of little plots here, and the winemakers here at Stag's Leap Wine Cellars can actually use these little plots like the painter would use the palette for, you know, picking different colours to make his painting. And it's exactly the same sort of thing here for the winemakers here. So, wonderful little expression. What's the last one? We're not tasting it right now, but what's this one? We
tasted it earlier, the infamous Cask 23, the top of the range. Sold out and only available in the small format now, but
all the big ones, if you want to sort of overindulge.
Yeah, but it was wonderful day, and part 3 wrapped up.
So thanks for stopping by. San Diego is going to come out there. Thanks for stopping by. Cheers.